today we will continue with the molecular diffusion. So first we discuss about the relative flux versus absolute flux. The relative flux is represented by the Ja and the absolute flux will be represented by Na. And we can take an example. Imagine a fisherman is fishing in a river with a weighted hook. So the fisherman is most interested in the rate at which fish swims upstream against the following current to reach his weighted hook. The fixed location is analogous to Na, whereas the velocity of the fish relative to the stream is analogous to Ja, which describes the swim's ability to the fish. So this is the major difference between the Ja and Na, or you can say Na is the flux with respect to the fixed location in the space, and Ja is the relative flux to each other. So we are going to drive an expression for Na. So let us consider a box which is divided by two partitions. In left section there is a water A, and the right section there is some ethanol B. Density of the liquids are different. If we remove the partition at some time, the A will start diffusing into B and B start diffusing into A, and considering Na is the rate of diffusion of A and Nb is the diffusion of B. So from the previous slides or previous lecture, the molar average velocity can be obtained U as 1 by C Na plus Nb. The Na is defined as Ca into Ua and Nb is defined as Cb into Ub, where U and Ub is the individual velocity of the component A and component B. So from the sixth law of diffusion, we know that J equal to minus dAb dCa over dZ, and by multiplying Ca inside this bracket, then we are able to find out this expression where CaUa can be written as Na, and further you can reduce this expression as Na minus C upon Ca Na plus Nb. Finally, Na equal to Na plus Nb multiplied by C upon Ca minus dAb dC over dZ. So this is the expression for the general expression for the absolute flux. The molar flux Na is a stationary frame of reference, can be written as the Na plus Nb Ca plus C is the bulk for the bulk flow, whereas dAb dC over dZ is the molecular diffusion, or you can say that is the relative flux. So the term representing bulk flow is the Na plus Nb multiplied by C upon C, whereas the term representing molecular diffusion is minus dAb dC over dZ. If the concentration of A in a mixture is small for the dilute solution and the contribution of bulk flow term becomes too small, in that case Na becomes Ja and the definition J equal to minus dAb dC over dZ. And finally we can write J equal to minus C dAb dy over dZ. So now we are going to prove the forward diffusivity equal to the backward diffusivity in case of binary diffusion. So considering a container having two compartments, in one compartment there is some A gas and in the other compartment there is a B gas. So the flux Na equal to Na plus Nb into Ya minus Cab dy upon dZ. Similar on C, so the other form of the Na equal to Na plus Nb C upon C minus dAb dC over dZ. So the total molar average concentration is C. If the gas mixture is ideal, the mutual diffusivity of A and B are equal, so that the flux of B can be written as NB equal to Na plus NB Cb upon C minus dAB dCb over dZ. For flux N, or you can say net flux N, can be written as N equal to Na plus Nb by putting the individual value of Na plus Nb in this expression. So the Na plus Nb equal to Na plus Nb Ca upon C plus Cb upon C minus dAb dC over dZ minus dBA dCb over dZ. And as we know that the net flux will be the constant, so it will be the constant. Again, total concentration C can be represented as C equal to Ca plus Cb. So if we put these values here, in that case, the partial derivative of Ca upon dZ minus dCb upon dZ can be calculated from here, and by putting all these values in this expression, we will find dAb equal to dBA. So we can say the forward diffusivity is equal to the backward diffusivity. So dAb equal to dBA. At rest or laminar flow, so we already know that Na equal to Na plus Nb Ca upon C minus dAb into dC over dZ, and this is the expression for the flux of component A. So you can see in this figure there is two position, one at Z1, another is Z2, and some compound A is going to diffuse from bulk concentration to the interface concentration Ca1, and then this concentration will going to diffuse from this particular system and it will reach at the composition Ca2, and after that is further diffusing and it's obtaining some value Ca2. So the total diffusion from Ca1 to Ca2 will be calculated by this expression. So, and it is considered here that the flow is in direction of A. The flow direction is this much, and the direction of the diffusion is this direction, and the direction is this direction is A, and the diffusion in Z direction. So we can write this expression for this particular situation. So where one indicate the beginning of the diffusion path Ca at high level, and 2 at the end of diffusion part Ca at some low level, and it's assuming that Z2 minus Z1 equal to Z. And when we integrate this particular equation, and then we will obtain this expression. So this expression, you can see there is a one term that is non-linear term, and rearranging the whole expression, the general equation for the steady state diffusion in fluid at rest or laminar flow is this much. Okay. Then molecular diffusion gases. So from ideal gas law, we know that the partial pressure of a component A divided by the total pressure of component B is equal to the molar fraction of that component in the gas, and which is similar to the concentration of A in a gas phase divided by the total concentration of that gas. So this is for liquid, we know that. This is for gases. So further we can say that C can be represented as N upon V, and it further reduced as V Pt over RT, where Pt is the total pressure of P. So by putting this value in the previous equation, so we are able to find out they express in this form, and this is the expression for the molecular diffusion in gases. Take an example where CH4 is diffused to cracking surface and H2 diffuse back. The reaction stoichiometry fits the relationship. So NB equal to minus 2Na. Hence, by putting this value in the general equation, so Na upon Na plus Nv equal to minus 1. So in the absence of chemical reaction, the ratio can be fixed by enthalpy consideration. In case of purely separation operation, there are two situations arises. Number one, diffusion of A through non-diffusion B, where Na is constant and Nv equal to 0. In that case, this term becomes 1. Another case, steady state equivalent counter diffusion, Na equal to minus Nv. In that case, this becomes 0 and this quantity becomes. So thank you. State equivalent counter diffusion in the next lecture. So thank you, please.